kind of done with us. And I'm like, okay, what do you mean? And she's like, no, I'm good. And I'm like, so me, I'm down bad for a good week or so, and I find out the reason why that she was done with me is because she got with this different nigga. It happens all the time, right? This nigga that she got with was like my fucking arch nemesis since like second grade.
Happy birthday, Andrew.
Now here's the thing. I thought it was just completely random, right? It'd be like that. It wasn't. And when I say nemesis, I mean like third grade movie trip. This nigga was like spitting fucking popcorn in my hair, type shit. Like behind, like that kind of. And I,
like you from Frame
we,
One.
we, yeah, it's. There's a lot of lore behind this, right? So we had our fair share of like bullshit back and forth, whatever. And there was a time where like I just had enough of it, and like one day, it happened, right? Grabbed him by his fucking collar and put him into a locker and beat the shit out of him, right? And like, the thing is, I hold grudges, right? So I already got my shit in.
Wasn't enough.
But maybe 6 or 7 years later, I had still lived like in the same area. And one night we was at this arcade or some shit like that, and I was with me and my niggas, and he was with him and his cousin and shit. And he saw me, and I told my nigga, I'm like, hey, that nigga right there, I don't like him. I'm about to fuck that nigga up, and you better stop me right now or help me. I don't care. That the type of shit that I was into, that like the breaking point for me honestly was spitting popcorn in my hair, because I had like I got long hair, and I had a curly fro back then. So one day in the theater, the nigga spit popcorn in my hair. He was like a seat above me. I turned around, and on some fucking Superman shit, I jumped up and just grabbed the nigga by his throat and started like pummeling him. I had anger issues, but But like, I went to therapy. I'm good now. But yeah, like 6 or 7 years later, bro. 6 or 7 years later, bro. I went to therapy
because like I was like the friend that my nigga was saying like I don't like that nigga, and like he would tell me. I remember this one situation. Oh, I still remember. He went to the movies, right? And we're at the parking lot, right? And like he's like, bro, I don't fuck with this nigga. And I remember like this nigga's squad was ready to like run up on him. And he's like, yeah. I want to get the jump before he get the jump. All right. So we caught the nigga slipping. So obviously, like the way I'm built, he said, bro, you gotta come with me. I need
this nigga swole.
He specifically picked me. I was like, bro, like I need you to come because I ain't gonna make it if you That's what he told me. That's what he told me.
Balvin.
Bruh.
Yeah.
So sorry to catch up. Balvin, how tall are you? You're like 6'2"?
I'm 6. Yeah, 6'1".
Okay.
6'1", 6'2".
Like same height, but you're
yeah.
You feel like a very big dude just from like what we see.
Yeah, I get. Everybody thinks I'm like 6'7", 6'8". That's what everybody tells me. I'm like, I wish. That'd be cool. But
shit, I don't.
I want to hoop, bro. That's it.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't know how much shit over. I'm just trying to ball with my boys.
I don't know how much y'all fought. I had 2 fights in high school, and both of them were we squared up. We squared up. I hit the first punch, and then they kind of took off. So I didn't really fight anybody. I just kind of like I landed the first punch, and then they ran away.
That's not like a W to me.
There was one time in college where we were at a house party. We were like on the upper floor of this duplex thing, whatever. And I was hammered, and I walk outside, and like I'm talking to my friends, and some people walk by, some frat boys walk by, and we were in Lawrence, which is like kind of a progressive area, even for 2011. And some frat boys walked by, and I don't know if we were talking, and one of them said something to us first, or one of us said something to them first, whatever, but they called us a particular F slur I can't use on Twitch.
I see.
And I turned around and I yelled, just because I'm fucking hammered, I yelled, you guys got a problem with gay people? And like, that was my comment.
Progressive thunder.
So like, I'm over here talking shit like that, and there's 4 of them, and the dude I'm on the balcony with is like some freshman, he's some skinny nerd, he's not gonna be able to hold his own in the fight. Like these 4 or 5 frat dudes come up completely ready to beat my ass, and they absolutely would have. We could not have won that fight, the 2v4. My buddy, my best friend, comes out, who was also in the party, just happens to come out as the fight's about to commence. He's like, Greg, I know y'all from class, and they hit it off. So like it mellows out, man, and the fight never happens. But like I was absolutely ready to get my ass kicked just because I was being a fucking dipshit.
Did it for a good cause,
bruh.
bro. I have a there's a good amount of
I was
fights.
about to say, we talking about fights. I got a lot of fight
Yeah,
stories.
Go Moon.
I think most of them like literally was like me like help my niggas out, but like the thing in like the parking lot, right? So like they was about to like square. It was like him and him talking like around the corner, right? And then like I was like chilling, like he said he's gonna give me the cue because he didn't know how it was gonna go. And the moment he saw his friends come out, he's like, bro, come. I come around the corner, they all said, oh shit. And they ran. I was like, bro, what the fuck was going on with these?
Wait, Moon, how tall are you?
I'm literally I'm 6 foot flat.
Okay, I forgot about one
You
more.
look like you about 6'5". Don't lie to me.
I got one more college story I forgot about. We were in a club, right? And this was the first half, like this is the first semester of my freshman year. So we had this math class with me and my buddy, again, my best friend, with this really, really hot girl in the math class was in there. And I had never talked to her because she was so just insanely out of my league. It was nuts. Well, she happened to be in this club that night, and this super drunk dude was grinding on her. And she leaned over to me just because she recognized my face, I guess. She's like, hey, can you dance with me and get this guy off of me? Whenever I was like, yeah, I can do that. So she comes over to me, and like we're kind of like, I sort of bring her in, like kind of bouncing the dude back. And the guy is completely hammered off his ass, but he's kind of big. And he looks at me and he's like, hey, I was dancing with her first. What the fuck? And like he's starting to get hostile. And at first I'm like, oh fuck, what am I gonna have to square up with this dude? Maybe I could take him because he's drunk, but he's really fucking big, whatever. But then I look behind him all of a sudden, and my best friend is standing behind him. And right behind my best friend is another guy who lives on our floor who like I'm cool with. The girl next to me doesn't know that, and the guy doesn't know that because they're behind him. But I know that those are my homies 2 feet behind him. So I become the biggest shit talker who ever lived because I know I got people back there. And I'm like, yeah, you want to fucking go? I'll beat your ass. What the fuck ever? And I'm like, I'm getting big as fuck. I'm yelling. And I intimidated him away just on like the confidence alone. But genuinely would not have done that had my friends not been right there. Like I knew I was safe no matter what went down just then.
It's Moon. I was at the time like we were all like still in high school, and like I was the nigga that my friends would say, yo, let's go to the liquor store because you look like you'd be like, they wouldn't say no questions to go there.
They're not gonna ask you too big. They're not gonna ask you.
Like I had a full beard already.
Same.
I was chilling.
Same. Having a beard at 14 had its perks. I'll tell you that.
And I like, and you go into like doing like football and shit, so you kind of like built a little. So like, ain't nobody gonna say, "Hey, stop."
I can't relate. My beard just connected like this year.
I've been 25 since I was a
Your
teenager.
beard's full enough, bro. Shut up.
My beard ain't never gonna connect. I'm upset. I'm down
my
bad.
shit is seemingly about to connect, which it hasn't done in a very like.
I have never been carded in my life. No matter where I've been. I've never been ID'd. I've been to bars. I've been to clubs. I've never been carded a day in my life. I used to go out with my older sister, who's like younger than me. Sorry, older than me, but she's older than me. Stop.
You said it.
Stop.
Get in. You asked for it. You asked for it.
Anyway, Balvin, as you were saying,
I tripped on my words. No, she's older than me by a few years, but she's like 5. I'll kill you. I'll fucking kill you.
Older than me, shorter than me,
giggling motherfucker.
Bigger than me.
Balvin, just skip past.
She was 5'4". She's not very tall. She looks very young, and she'd always get cards. Stop, please.
Older than me. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Basically she looks younger than she actually is.
Why did you say it?
Bro, I'm gonna finish my story. Not even a story, just a comment. And she'd always get carded. She still gets carded to this day. And she's like 25. I'm still never got carded before. Ever in my life.
It depends. Like if I let my facial hair grow out, nobody asked me questions. But like my managers at work thought I was 17 when I had like shaved my face. And I told them like at the time I was like, no, I'm 23, and they just kind of looked at me like, no.
How tall are you, Mom?
How tall am I? Like 5'9", 5'10".
Ever since I grew a beard, I've never been carded.
It's the beard.
Yeah.
It's literally the beard, but once if I just do anything and just like trim my face clean, they're just like,
oh man,
you old enough to be here, man?
First time I felt bad, I was in Colorado and I got drinks, and then one of the girls looked up at me and was like, "Oh yeah, we probably wouldn't need to card you, right?" All right then. Okay. Guess I'm old.
See how it is.
Guess I'm old as fuck.
All right, yeah.
But people have been telling me I look 30 years old since I was like 22. So
I see.
30? Nah.
I don't see 30. If
Yeah,
that's
no,
what
I've
30 looks like, then that's a good 30. That's a
legitimately,
great
ever since
30.
I grew my facial hair at 22, 23. Granted, it's people on Twitch, so they're a different breed. But people have been telling me I look 30 since I was like 22, 23 years
I
old.
wouldn't
half
like
the
if
stuff
you
they
were to
type in,
tell
I
me
think.
you were early 20s or even late 20s, I'd believe either one of those. I think you
Yeah.
could fit.
Well, I
in
am one of
between.
those, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I bet if I shaved, I could pull off sub 25.
you probably could.
I'm so
You look
curious to see what I'd look like shaved at this point, but I will never.
I
do
just
that.
assume it's the old pictures
I
that you
also
have.
want to shave, but I don't actually want to have to appear on
You
camera.
know, it would
like
only
that.
be like a week where you would look like that, right? They would grow back.
Nah, my beard grows really slow. It'd be probably a couple
months?
weeks, maybe like a couple
I
weeks,
miss
maybe a
Rocket Kick so
month
much.
before I would look presentable again.
I remember
Bruh.
fucking, what was it? Kagi shaved his mustache, and that nigga just didn't. He either
Bro,
didn't stream or he didn't stream with
Oh
cam for
yeah,
like
that
2
that
weeks.
was a mistake.
You remember
That
Danny?
nigga said, yeah, it's over.
Aw, the Danny No Beard arc.
That was
Little
not
Danny.
the same person.
He was goofy looking.
Yeah, that
Like
nigga
if
is
I were to
goofy
try
looking.
that, I would 100% not stream with cam until it grew back.
Okay, after Christmas, I'm going on a diet. And when I lose like 15 or 20 pounds, I think I'm going to lose a lot off my face. I'm shaving when that comes off. Just to see what it looks
I
like.
stood up and got a tomahawk in the head.
I get to the fucking feel.
He wasn't even
Fuck
aiming at me.
Man, that's one thing I do kind of miss, like having like a gym buddy to go to the gym with.
Man,
Like that shit, I don't know. Like when I work
Fucking
out by
gun did I pick
myself,
up?
like when I work out by myself, it kind of just like, you know, I go through the motions and I'm like, yeah, it's whatever. But having like that, like your like workout buddy there with you, like pushing you, like, come on, pussy, you can't do one more set. Come on, dog, what's up with you?
True.
Like for some reason, like a nigga shit talking me, I'm like, all right, but no balls, all right.
Because you spitting facts. Because like half the shit I did younger, I was like, I had no business doing.
Shouldn't have
But
done it.
Bruh,
I look back now and I'm just like, why did I do it?
Bro, I got so many stories. I'm waiting for my DJ Vlad interview to tell some of these.
all
Short hair
Sorry,
thunder ain't
sorry.
never coming back.
Hello?
I'm going to get it trimmed soon. I think get a little bit cut off. but You might get lucky if I tie it up one of these days.
incriminating
We'll see.
stories, but they're worth a large platform. My incriminating those are never getting told. Those are going to be to the grave.
Huh? Come on, man. It can't be
I-
that bad.
I'm not
Nah,
telling. Man,
same.
it's not about it being bad. It's about fuck the police. I ain't give nobody on me.
I lived by some gang members. I grew up with them. They was my homies. I've seen some shit.
I remember being angry as a kid when them niggas told me you can't join, you got a future. I was so fucking pissed. But I'm kind of glad they said that though.
This
'cause,
nigga
like,
Han's not a real person.
what's up with you?
gang
What's up with you?
gang
I
members.
I was
Gang members
17. I
turned
didn't have a
away.
father. I was very lost in the world. I didn't know my place.
When's a
So I was out
documentary
here
on?
making
My son's a T.
decisions.
Kendrick.
I was making decisions and mistakes that I had no business doing.
Nah, Hom really lived out Good Kid, Mad City. What happened?
Where's the documentary, bro? Where's the
I don't know,
screenplay?
dog. Shit, you feel me? But I don't know, like my way of learning was like I didn't have that, like, with my mom not being from here. She was just kind of like, yeah, do whatever, you know, just, you know, be safe. She didn't really understand like, you know, the whole like American culture, I guess. But since she's like, you know, super Arab, and she knew like being around like my Arab family, even though like, you know, they love me, their family, we never really like, we're not like, you know, similar.
When
I
you
kind of fell out of place.
When you say American culture, do you mean the Bloods?
Huh? Huh?
You're talking about trying to join a gang. I'm just trying to fill the
mean, like,
gaps
just,
here.
No, I mean like in general of like going out, like doing stuff, like having
you mean
friends
the
that are like
Bloods?
girls or whatever. Like a lot of that is like frowned upon, like over there,
Okay.
like stuff like that.
I got
No
you.
cap, I
Like,
learned
one
that
of
from
those-
the
You
grass.
mean the Bloods?
So it's like it's one
Do
of
you
those
mean the
things where
Bloods,
like
my good man?
I hate you all.
My fellow
You mean the
citizen.
Bloods and the Crips.
My fellow man.
Don't ask me nothing about
talking
gang
again.
shit.
My fellow Americans.
What happened?
Oh, I'm dead.
Hmm?
I'm scooping.
My guns have stopped doing damage.
Poop de poop. Yeah, you got thrown into skill-based matchmaking.
Just put the silencer press back on and then take it off.
You're fighting people with health bars.
Thank you,
Urban.
guns, bitch.
Oh, easy with the hard ER with the fellas.
Ooh.
Like,
Sure.
I was
Yeah. Yeah.
making a sentence.
Like,
I was like,
no,
when he said
I
like, I was like,
No, I said like because I put an entire clip into somebody's
Oh,
chest
oh,
and they
okay,
didn't die.
okay. I get that. I get that. I get that.
I need to actually. What?
Huh?
And he's bigger than me.
Please
Uh-huh.
stop.
Stop.
Please stop.
Bro, have y'all had the rotisserie chicken or the Buffalo Ranch Pringles?
No.
I had
No.
Buffalo
Ranch,
Ranch.
not
I've had
rotisserie chicken.
Buffalo Ranch.
Okay.
So I ain't never
Chicken.
had. I got a can of Buffalo Ranch. I ain't tried them yet, but this rotisserie chicken, it don't really taste too much like chicken, but it's pretty good.
I fuck with the Buffalo Ranch.
one
Joint.
of
I
the-
didn't even know they had chicken.
One of the niggas from work tried the honey mustard one. It's not good.
Yeah, Hannah, they
got a
sounded
flavor
down
that's
bad.
hot wings flavor. I
No,
forget what
I'm gonna
it's
fight
called,
that.
but
Honey mustard's okay. Anyway,
I haven't
Honey
had the
mustard-
honey mustard. But the hot wings flavor is like fucking
hot
great. Like
wings
it
is
actually
good.
tastes like buffalo wings, but I can't find them anymore.
I
We
was gonna
had,
ask this earlier, but Lotus was pretty adamant that the bacon Pringles were bad. I was gonna say, have any of y'all ever had a bad flavor of Pringle? Like, do those exist?
That is okay. So that's the
never
thing.
had a bad Pringle.
Up to that point, no, I hadn't. Y'all know I'm a huge Pringles stan. I have enjoyed every single flavor I ever had until the Baconator ones. Them shits are not food, and you're subhuman if you eat them.
That's gotta be because that sounds like that would be a good flavor.
Subhuman.
That's
You would
what I
think it'd
thought.
be a good flavor.
That's what I thought.
Like nigga, a bacon. I like a baconator, and I like Pringles.
Dill
Chili
pickle,
Dog.
dill
Eat chips
pickle's
with tuna
fine.
Fish. Hey, do me a favor, take the word Lotus out of your name because we don't eat tuna fish around here,
Damn,
bro.
kicked out of the clan.
Whoa! What's wrong with tuna fish?
Everything.
Tuna fish Pringles?
No, just in general.
Oh,
No, I
eh.
think it's in general. Like,
Okay, well,
I'm
no,
never gonna like go.
no. First of all, I'm not broke no more. I don't eat tuna fish. Okay.
I
Second of all,
felt that, I felt
he's talking about eating tuna and chips. Like, what the fuck?
All right, I'm
Yeah,
not
wait,
doing
what
that.
else do you eat? What else do you eat with tuna?
A sandwich.
Why do you eat tuna?
A tuna sandwich.
No,
I
like
eat a tuna sandwich.
Yeah, nigga, a tuna sandwich with like Lay's chips. Like, are
I'm
you
not.
kidding me?
No, I think this nigga is using tuna fish as the dip.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's weird. That's
yeah,
weird.
no,
Okay,
that's the vibe I was getting too, was the dip.
Oh, that's
My
weird.
man out
That's
here
weird.
buying Tostitos scoops for his tuna fish. If you can afford the scoop, you can afford a sandwich.
I read that situation all wrong. Wait.
Because at first I was like, all right, what's wrong with a little tuna fish sandwich here and there? I ain't never hurt nobody. This nigga out here using it as dip. Seek help.
My favorite Pringles is barbecue. Lay's barbecue will always kick the shit out of any other barbecue.
Lay's barbecue is yeah.
I'm not the biggest barbecue fan, to be honest. Like, I'll
I
eat
love
them, but
barbecue.
I'll never
Barbecue
pick
and
barbecue.
barbecue
I used to
onion?
like barbecue a lot more when I was younger. I don't like it that much anymore.
I say it's way too much, but I love our friend group.
Right, to be fair though, on the thing with
I
tuna,
love
I don't like seafood of any kind, to be honest.
Same.
That's good.
Hey,
Yeah.
Really?
Sushi?
Thank God.
I love
Listen,
I
I
fuck-
wish I'd like
I love
sushi.
thank
Unfortunately, I
God.
don't.
I fuck with
Sushi.
shrimp.
I
Shrimp
think
hits.
Shrimp's good.
I think it's the Samoan.
Sushi
in me.
slaps, bro.
My future girl also got to fuck with shrimp, unrelated, of course.
Shrimp hits.
If she don't like shrimp, she don't like you. That's all I heard.
Yeah, that's facts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a
I didn't-
big fan of seafood overall, but I love like shellfish. So
Shellfish
Yeah.
slab.
It depends. Like I'm not a huge fan on like oysters and mussels. Like
Okay,
once,
I'll eat fish. That's about it.
Y'all
Once
ever had octopussy? That shit kind of come, low key.
what is wrong with you?
Why did you say that?
Omega.
Huh?
shrimp, lobster, nigga.
Cheddar
good.
biscuit, yes sir.
I ain't never had a lobster in my life. Not gonna cap.
Bathroom,
Yo,
Twitch chat,
lobster-
baby.
Every variation of lobsters, gas, fried
Yeah,
lobster.
lobster's
lobster,
so fucking.
grilled
All right,
lobster.
Toasty, we
It's
get it.
fucking
Yeah, we get
Fuck
it.
off, nigga.
Nigga,
I
Toasty.
hate you.
Is that Toasty talking about eating rich people stuff again?
Y'all know Toasty used to eat lobster roll every night.
Toast
It's not true.
every other night.
No.
Is lobster something?
Wasn't this nigga punishing, like-
No, it's not
wrapping
rich shit, but they
calamari
act
and
like it
shit?
is.
Is that
My
a-
man had his personal chef make him his own surf.
This nigga
and
stream
surf.
himself eating like lobster and caviar and shit.
Nigga,
Yeah.
I know.
I don't know,
I'm pretty sure that happened.
I had
The
caviar
lobster is-
before I ever made anything ever on the
Lobster
internet.
is only a quote unquote expensive food depending where you get it from.
Oh,
You
he
can
grew
just
up eating
regular-
caviar.
Nah,
Yeah,
lobster is
that nigga said
expensive. Wait,
before I met y'all, I
where
was
is
eating
lobster
caviar.
ever cheap at?
Oh,
I wanna know.
lobster.
ShopRite?
Yeah, it's fairly cheap at ShopRite.
Yeah, like at ShopRite,
Yes, it's cheap. I've been telling
Wait,
you this
hold
for
on.
7
You
years.
can-
What
Hold
is
up, how
cheap?
cheap is fairly cheap, nigga?
I was say, what? Maybe our variations of cheap are different. What
Alright,
do you
what's
think cheap
your-
is, Omega?
What's your budget?
All
Yeah,
I'm
what's
saying is that if I ever go to anywhere and there's lobster on the menu, that shit is at least $10 to $20 more expensive than everything else.
that's a bit different than like buying it at the store and like cooking it yourself. Like at the
Yeah.
restaurant, like this,
That's
you know,
mad
you're not
work.
paying just for the lobster. You're paying for like, you know,
For how
essentially
to
like
prepare the lobster.
the
and shit,
terms
too.
and services. At you know, you go to like ShopRite, you get a lobster for like $16, pretty quality.
That's still expensive. One
That's
lobster for
expensive?
$16?
That's expensive to you?
You can get like a pack of chicken for way less.
But it's not the.
But that's
Bro,
not.
I can get like an 8-pack of chicken breast for $8.
I can go kill a chicken right now, bro.
I can go to the farm and
kill a chicken. I don't even have to dive in the ocean to get chicken.
Wait, T, how do you know what kind of car I drive? Did I say that on stream?
Did I just
Hello?
get? Did I? Hold on, I think Balvin and Hom both just called me broke. By the way.
Oh my god, no, they fucking did
The
it.
shoe fits.
I never called anybody broke.
I never said anything.
No.
Okay.
You said 16. You said $16. I said, damn, that's mad expensive. You said that's expensive to you. How is that not calling me broke?
Because I don't make
like
bro.
a premium for
That doesn't make any.
$16.
That
That's
doesn't
a
make
good
any
price for
How is
lobster.
it calling you
Bro.
broke? You just have you can have more money than me and think that that's still expensive.
I'm pretty sure you make more than me.
I think you called him
That's
broke.
He, he
Personally,
definitely does.
You
This
That
nigga
nigga's
Omega
rich as
makes
shit.
me look poor. I don't want to hear it.
In fact, if anything, it's you really calling them broke because you have more money than, but you think it's expensive. Like, what's going on?
I'm not gonna speak on.
I
that.
like.
I don't know
I would
what
There's
make
a
the-
something
reason why
very
that they
clear.
fucking sit here.
Okay,
I'm not gonna speak on
I'm not broke.
real
I
quick,
would just go on-
I
any
had
of the hoes listening, I am not broke.
real quick.
funny,
I
that's
had to go to the bathroom. I left when we were talking about something else. I just wanted to ask before I went. Toasty, how do you like your caviar prepared?
Oh my god.
I've had caviar once and I didn't even really fuck with it that much at all.
Wow.
Not rich enough for your
His
taste.
palate is
I
too
don't-
expensive for
I-
caviar.
I dislike you.
on truffles.
I dislike myself.
Toasty
Get
only
in
eats
line.
Kobe beef, bro. Like that's
Not
it.
Kobe.
That's just not true. I've never had this shit in my life.
Yeah. Okay.
I haven't.
Uh-huh,
would
you
I
never
like
Also,
had
it?
day one.
being from like the South, especially like Louisiana and New Orleans and shit, like I grew up on seafood. Like that is
Same.
what
Crawfish
I'm
boils?
going. That is
Y'all-
all I'm going.
Y'all
to
ever
eat.
had gator?
No.
Oh
No.
God, no. I'm not Floridian.
Say
No,
it tastes
no,
like
no.
chicken and we're not friends
No,
anymore.
but if you move to Florida, it's definitely gonna be that.
I definitely had swordfish.
Afro's gonna have gator.
Swordfish slap. I'm gonna fuck Moon. Swordfish
I've never
swordfish
had
is
swordfish.
so.
Swordfish
nah,
sounds
nah,
gross.
I
nigga
remember when
from
I
broke.
said this and I
Yeah,
got
you're not
judged.
broke. Nah, this nigga just flexed on me. I've
Swordfish
never once
sounds
had
gross. I don't
swordfish.
know.
I remember I said I like swordfish and Omega called me a
All right,
rich.
Toasty. No need to have your pinky out, dude.
I'll fucking kill you.
I don't think I earn enough money. I don't think like
Man.
I don't have a yearly income enough to afford swordfish.
Man,
Swordfish,
It
Toasty,
tastes amazing.
swordfish is expensive. I'm not
man,
gonna lie.
Toasty,
is.
Yeah, I
Toasty
can
said,
tell.
Toasty
Where
said
the fuck
quite.
y'all niggas ever find yourself
Quite.
in a position to eat swordfish?
Swordfish, but you won't eat lobster?
I didn't. Who said I won't eat lobster? I just can't afford lobster.
Yes, you can.
But you can afford swordfish.
I don't know what's more expensive, but for the sake of my argument, I'm gonna go ahead and say
This nigga out here eating
Alright.
exotic animals. I don't.
This nigga.
I don't know,
This
bro. Y'all
nigga
eating different.
Omega's
I
different, bro.
just recently became able to eat chicken and rice every day if I want to, and like that blew my mind. You niggas talk about swordfish and
Man
lobster.
said
Y'all out of my
chicken
tax
and
bracket.
rice.
You're not
This
taking
isn't an everyday thing. This is like,
Yeah.
all right, it's a special occasion. We buying
Yeah.
lobster
you
once
said
a
it's
year.
every day, bro.
I don't
With the
like
Disney
it,
Channel
and I
flow.
never did.
I'm on Toasty's level. I can't have that shit
I
every day.
get.
I
I
can't
get
do
lobster, shrimp, and
I don't have that shit often. Omega's just a fucking exaggerator.
Yeah, sure.
Favorite
Okay,
holiday?
sure,
I'm a
yeah.
All
Grinch.
this
I
nigga's
don't like any
exaggerating.
holidays.
Crazy how Toasty has
I-
caviar for every meal and dessert. Anyway,
Bro, I
Alright,
heard
never
the
mind, you
lobster
lost.
screaming in the background as Toasty cracked them open live on Skype.
Just don't-
Oh my!
Anytime
Wait, so how do niggas feel about pasta in here then?
I
hate pasta.
You
Omega's
hate?
Omega's
What
an
the
Italian
fuck?
food
So-
hater, but I
I
love
So
pasta.
hate
Omega's
Italian
alone in
food.
this.
how do you
Bro,
hate
Yes,
pasta?
Omega's an
Will
Italian food
fuck
hater.
up some goulash, bro. Let me tell you.
Him and
Okay,
Matt are
alright.
just like they hate Italian food.
Goulash,
Dude,
spaghetti,
I-
chicken Alfredo.
Oh,
What are
no,
you
no,
talking
I-
about?
No, wait. I don't hate Italian food. Garlic bread slaps. Everything else sucks.
I don't like
that
you.
nigga.
Where
You
have you? Where?
At
Yo,
Squad's resident Italian. Italian
Right
food.
here.
Nah.
How you-
Italian food is good.
where have you had Italian food?
But I
from?
don't
I'm
actually
just
like
curious.
garlic bread.
Many, I don't know, many different places.
Yeah,
People have
you-
Define.
you don't-
Define.
Tomorrow,
define
thank you for
that.
getting us up to
I don't
Hannah.
know,
Hannah,
there's,
welcome
like,
back.
mad restaurants
8
near
motherfucking
here.
months.
Say Olive Garden, I will hit you.
Must be a Rhode Island thing.
If you say Olive Garden, we're
No, I
Olive
also
Garden.
traveled and tried Italian food in other places, and I just don't like it. The flavor.
Okay,
profile just
you know what?
does
You know
not
what? That's perfectly
you know
fine.
what?
We're all allowed to have things we don't like.
Nah,
That's
fuck
fine.
your opinion.
I would
Fuck
say
that
this. I would
nice
say
shit,
this with the except. I need like some like real cheesy fucking goopy lasagna, and I can fuck with that. But
Here's the
other than
thing.
that, nothing else. I don't like anything
Omega,
else.
whenever like we all meet up together at a big place, let me cook Italian food.
Nigga, no. Here's the thing. No, I feel really bad. No, I feel really bad about this because everyone tells me that, and every time I don't like it, and I
Here's the thing,
feel
you
bad.
can-
Nah, that's this nigga Rhyme taking me to these restaurants where the meals are $80, and I'm like, bro, I don't eat shit like that. You gonna waste your money. I'm gonna feel bad, and I take a bite. I'm like, damn, I don't like that shit. Now I feel bad because I'm sitting there with this $80 plate of food I don't want to eat.
Ryan literally told me, let me take you to a sushi. I'm like, bro, I don't want sushi.
I don't want your sushi.
Yeah.
I don't want your
Please?
sushi. I'm good.
Please?
I don't want it.
Do not make me tell the
Listen,
Fall
I
Guys
ain't-
Chow story again. I'll fucking do it.
Here's the thing: if you don't like, if I cook food and you don't like it, that's fine. I'm still gonna eat it. If you don't like it, then you just don't like it. I just like to cook.
I ain't.
I hate tomatoes. What?
You hate tomatoes? What are you for?
Okay, I don't eat tomatoes either, but I love tomato sauce.
I don't care for tomatoes. I'll
Yeah,
take
but-
lettuce and all that other shit. I'm
Different-
lettuce, onions,
I don't
all
know
that
if I'm
shit.
the only one here, but has anyone ever had like fried green tomatoes, like actual fried? green
Yeah,
tomatoes?
yeah, them shit's
Those-
alright.
They just I remember the first time somebody gave me that, I was like, so this is what sex tastes like.
Nah,
They just-
Frosty, actually, chicken parm makes me gag.
Chicken
That and
parm?
anything-
What? Shit, that's my
What?
favorite meal ever.
What do you eat?
Chicken
And-
parm is so good.
Chick-
in this.
And anything with Alfredo sauce also makes me gag.
This
Like,
shit-
it's like
Chicken
Oh,
parm
like
is
a
my favorite
visceral-
meal.
it's like a visceral reaction I have to that shit. Like, I
Right,
just
Alfredo sauce
can't.
kind of is like cum, so I feel you.
This nigga loves cum.
That's what makes.
Yeah, Omega's never been known to gag on cum.
That's his. That's
This
his
nigga
whole
this nigga
thing.
loves cum, bro. I'm serious.
His whole flow is cum.
Bar for bar.
What?
So yeah, guys, food. By the way, I love pasta.
Now I will say, chicken parm. It depends on who makes it, because I've had bad chicken parm before.
The well-known food, cum.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good diet.
Bro, they used to have
Protein.
chicken parm at my high school, and obviously you.
That
now, I
sounds
know
gross.
you're like, what the fuck high school did you go to? But no, it was
No,
it was what you'd
Same.
expect high school lunch.
No,
chicken parm
high
to be
school
like.
chicken parm
I
sounds
quit meal
disgusting.
chicken parm.
I expect it to be one chicken patty, some cheese, and like tomato sauce.
Yeah,
and
no.
that's it.
So what they would do was literally it'd be like the spaghetti that they would usually serve you, right? But then they take the chicken patty from like the chicken sandwiches they gave you and like pour
Yep.
tomato sauce over it
Mhm.
and then like some cheese and
Yeah,
shit.
'Cause
But
that's
like,
what my school did.
yeah, it was a broke ass version of chicken parm, but it actually wasn't that bad.
And I definitely ate it. I had seconds. A nigga was hungry. I went to school to
Yeah,
eat.
I didn't, that's one thing I didn't eat for years. So I was like, bro, that shit gonna be garbage as fuck. There's just no way they're serving chicken parm in high school. Like, this is not. Well, I actually tried it one day. I was like, hold up, this shit kind of not that
Bro.
bad though.
Y'all ever just sit back and realize them niggas had us eating like steak fingers with strawberry milk? Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
That shit is
like,
I definitely did.
Pizza-
Like-
And they were all made out of
pizza and
cardboard?
chocolate milk, nigga. Ew, bro.
Like,
The strawberry. milk at
they
my
was
school
trying to
tasted like
poison us,
medicine.
boy. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
Every
No wonder I
meal
always had a
milk.
stomach ache, bro. Fuck.
No, they started giving us milk. They got rid of when like Michelle Obama did like the whole like
Yeah.
let's be healthy.
She got rid of white bread and white rice and
She
replaced it with
ruined
whole
those
grain
schools.
shit.
Dog, we had vending machines, cheap too. You could get like the whole like 20-ounce like fruit punch bottles for like 50 cents. Life
Man,
was good.
I
She
was
said, "Let's be healthy." They gave us milk with every meal.
Michelle Obama left me malnourished because fat kids went to my school. Like I was sick. I was so mad. I was so
Yeah,
fucking
fuck-
mad.
Fuck them fat kids that ruined it for us all, bro. Facts. Them fat niggas were really fucked everything up, bro.
For those listening out of context, Omega
They
Pro is
used-
saying he was also fat. So please don't take this
You
as
said
Yeah,
what?
like just.
You were gonna say that. You was gonna say that.
I remember we used to. Our school used to they used to have like, what was it? Every Thursday was chicken fajitas, but for some reason we never had chicken for the fajita. So we had cold roasted vegetables and like a cold tortilla.
Chicken
Ew.
vaginas.
I know
That
you said
sounds
I know you
disgusting.
said fajita, but the second time I thought you said chicken for the Vita, and I'm like, what?
I mean,
Vita got
know.
game, dog.
Yeah, the Vita got chicken on it, dog. That's
Yo, bro said don't block me, but have you tried fried wasp? So do I block this nigga?
What the fuck?
Block them.
Block that nigga expeditiously.
Block them. That's
What is
bullshit.
wrong with
Who
you,
said
you
that?
weirdo?
Hey,
who
no,
said
there
that?
was-
Him?
There was a thing I saw a while back. We were gassing up sour cream and onion fucking
Grasshoppers or something.
sour cream and onion grasshopper. I was like, what the fuck?
Grasshopper?
Here's the thing. The only time I have ever like tried anything like that was when we went to the insectarium on like a field trip back in like 2nd, 3rd grade. Like, yeah,
Nigga,
you know, this is gonna
never
try
had a
this.
fucking insect in my
Yeah,
life, though.
there's no way I would ever try something.
I
like
was a
that.
stupid kid. He was like, try it, it's good. I said, all right, fuck it, why not? They had us like, I forgot what it was. I think it was like, they just like fried worms and like seasoned it with Old Bay.
Nope.
Oh, this nigga Omega eat honey smacks when we eat bugs. It's the same thing.
What's the difference?
It's the same thing. Not seasoned.
Let's see the.
Them niggas. My school never made sense, dog. They literally tried to give us all this healthy food, but never wanted to make a gym. My 9 years being in that school.
You didn't have a gym?
We didn't have a gym.
What
Our
the
auditorium.
How does that make sense, dude?
We didn't because our old school used to be a paper factory.
Dunder Mifflin?
I don't know what it was, but like the
Mifflin.
principal of the school would like pinch dollars. Like we didn't have a football team because it was deemed as like, you know, dangerous. It was like, nah, that's not very like mind inducing and stuff like that. We didn't have that. We didn't have gym. Our gym was running up and down the hallways and running up and down the stairs trying to get out of trouble.
Damn.
Fuck mind inducing. That's how half the kids pay for college is football.
I was like, what do you mean? And that was the thing. I was like, look, if y'all play football, I'm like, you're gonna have a bunch because nobody, not everybody can play basketball, and nobody wants to play goddamn tennis. I don't want to play tennis. You want to know where we play tennis? The school parking lot.
That does sound rough out here, brother.
You know how many niggas' windows was getting cracked?
Michelle Obama did fuck up a lot of the cafeteria food, though.
She made everything worse.
Bro,
Thank God I was fucking out.
Pizza should have been like an enjoyable meal, but when she came around after her whole little tirade,
well, no, I hit.
Hold on, wait a minute. What do you mean you were out?
I hit middle hole.
It was a private school, so it didn't get affected by that.
Oh, yo, let's be nice this thing.
Toasty, how was the lunch caviar in private school?
What's with you and caviar, bro? Like,
what is with you and caviar, Toasty?
What's with the damage, bro?
I
had it once and you can't let it go.
Whole wheat pizza's vile, dog.
Oh,
you give me whole wheat pizza, I might.
We used to actually have some pretty good buffalo chicken pizza at school.
Y'all niggas had buffalo chicken.
And then when that came through, we had to eat fucking vegetable pizza.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
Let's get a new lobby. Those guys are just sweaters.
Bagel pizzas. I can't tell if bagel pizzas were smacking or if they were really, really bad.
They got the job done. That's what they were.
Stupid.
They did what they needed to do.
Bagel pizza.
I was busting cum vessels to bagel pizzas, dog.
Cum vessels.
Yo, shout out cum.
Yo, I haven't had. Are they actually called
cum
vessels?
No, what the fuck?
I thought you were gonna say that. I haven't had a cum vessel in a while.
That guy just said he loves cum.
I think it might be time.
I always thought when I was little, all right, whatever, call me what you want. But I thought like the vein on my dick was my. I thought the cum like.
Are you talking about the bottom?
Came out of the vein?
Like it's water cooling.
All right, but which vein? There's a big question here. Which vein?
The big one
on the bottom.
Not the water cooling.
If you're talking about the one on the bottom, then I can relate.
Bro, niggas acting like I got a fucking.
My man got a cum.
This nigga said water cooling.
I always thought the veins on our dick was like the cum that would like surge through to pop out.
Oh,
so like
The circulation.
So sometimes I'll try to put my finger on it, but it's like, wait, it's not
Water cooling.
C cup. How did we get here? How did we get here?
I don't know what came to this situation.
We were talking about pizza bagels, and then it was you. You did this. I just remembered.
Yeah, I said it busted a cum vessel.
And then, oh my god, we escaped the cum talk with Alfredo sauce. It just came back full circle.
with Alfredo.
That nigga was like, yeah, I mean, it's like cum.
I was an adolescent at the time.
Y'all fuck with clam chowder?
No.
Never had it.
No.
Now, I know the answer is probably no, but have y'all ever
I've had clam chowder.
Clam chowder from New England?
No,
This guy.
because A, I've never been to New England, and B, never had clam chowder.
I've actually
Never
never
had
been.
Italian food made by an actual Italian.
Never been.
Yes.
To,
All New England right there.
I don't know, man. Just because they sound Italian don't mean they are.
No.
All right, but you've never had my Italian food.
See,
Omega.
there it is.
See, if I go to England, I'm fighting somebody because I'm gonna end up making a joke. Like
Here
I'm gonna
comes
be
the
like,
okay, the nigga who's been all over the fucking world. We
Where
get
have
it.
you
We
been?
get it,
I haven't
Toasty.
been
It's just
to
fucking. You
haven't
had
been
good
to
caviar.
England.
I didn't say toasty, did I?
Who are you talking about then? Because I was the only one talking. Who are you talking about?
I specifically said okay.
Okay.
You did say okay, yeah.
Okay.
When my dad took us to England, we had this really nice part on our parish.
While we're at it, y'all never had Kansas City barbecue before, and that hurts.
You know,
I feel like
I've heard Kansas City barbecue is like go.
Texas barbecue is a very close second, but KC
I
barbecue
was
is just
about
top
to,
tier.
yeah, I was about to say because I hear how like Texas barbecue is always like the best. I was like, yo, Balvin like lives in Texas.
It's
Like-
different, but it's a close second. KC barbecue is it.
like
If I
I've
lived
heard
in
the,
Texas, that makes
I've
sense.
heard the
Why
top three
can't I
was
do this
always
anymore?
KC,
Wait,
Texas,
what?
and Memphis for some reason.
Toasty, what do you mean by that?
All the fine women live in Texas.
Oh, okay. I didn't like how
I
you
was
said
gonna say,
that. Yeah.
what are we doing here?
Well, he right though. It's a lot of bad bitches down here. Boy. Oh my
Hey,
god.
yo, King, thanks for
Oh
thanks for
my
letting me borrow one of your
God.
mini cars, Balvin. I appreciate you.
Oh, I got you.
Anytime, Doug, help me get my mom to the hospital in time. You couldn't have done it without you.
That's a damn. I'm sorry, nigga. I ain't know it was like that.
That's how good of a friend you are. You ain't even asked questions. I said I needed a car. You said go ahead, dog. Which one?
Thought you was getting hoes.
Hey, look, man. So y'all just not gonna help out Balvin?
I wasn't getting any hoes until Balvin hung out with his TED Talks.
Balvin's already been
What-
ruined from everything Afro did earlier, so I don't know if there's any saving them.
It's okay, man.
Yeah,
That's
the
all
hoes is watching. They got me out of here.
Not the
Damn,
whole
that-
world.
Balvin is the
Oh,
word.
God.
And all of his hosts bring him into a Discord like, we have you on surveillance.
So we were watching the stream.
What happened to my teammates?
You
Texas
claim
barbecue was amazing though. I
you
will
claimed-
say that. I haven't had Kansas City, but
Nah,
Texas
maybe
barbecue.
they think Afro's not shit.
well.
And they're,
There's
and they're
there's
like, it's okay, Bal.
no other reason to go to Kansas City, but
What do you mean?
That's a
You're
fact.
there.
I'm
Mm.
near there.
Y'all
we can dig
remember when
we can dig Martyr out of the hole too. Martyr's around here.
Yeah, I know
somewhere.
what's crazy. Remember
Yeah.
Afro Sinju said, "I'm gonna come back."
He's
You
not-
No.
expected him to come
You
back?
believe
That's-
No,
that is
I've never,
al-
I
that is
never,
always-
I never
always a
said I.
lie.
When that nigga
expect
says I'm
anything.
come back, I just say goodbye.
I'm not new to
believe
this.
him?
I've never
I'm
known
not
Afro
new
to be a man to
this.
come back when he says so.
I just think it's funny.
It
I
is
think it's
funny.
yo. Alright, so boom.
I so
That
Dog, what?
might be the
By
worst
the way,
phrasing I've ever heard.
That's my favorite phrase.
Out of all,
For
no,
those-
out of all the phrasing we've come up with in squad and like that's floated through here, I think "all right, so boom" might be my least
I
favorite.
so boom.
So,
That is
alright,
a
so
good
boom. For those
Mhm.
wondering,
Yeah?
the friend request has not been accepted. No,
I'm
No.
so
Damn.
sorry.
nah,
I'm
I
so
know
sorry.
I know my real friends. You know what I mean? It's all good.
Hey, look, Doug. If
Bro,
I
it's
if I
just-
could, I
It's
would.
just
but
a
it's
friend
a-
request. Maybe it's because he has to delete like 40 people.
Oh, now
40 million people
now
'cause he's the
you're
most
now you're
popular person.
defending
He
him?
doesn't have to delete
I'm not-
40 people.
I'm not
He just has to delete one.
Damn.
I'm not
You mean to tell
defending.
me-
his friendship.
I'm not
Balvin
defending
ain't
him.
worth one delete.
Yeah,
that's
Toasty-
not how,
Toasty,
that's
the-
not
the-
how it works on the PSN. Then. So I don't have a lot of friends, bro. I'm
Here's the
sorry.
thing.
man.
It'll cap you, Toasty.
Kanye West once said, "One
I-
good
here's
girl
the-
is
here's the
worth
thing,
1,000
Toasty.
bitches."
I'm
I
being
would give
Thank
my
you.
whole
I'm
friends
being
to this
attacked. I didn't know.
Thank you,
No, no, no,
man.
no. Just relax. I'm just, I'm just gonna throw out a little something here, little theory. If it says friend list full, wouldn't it make sense just to take off one and not 40?
No, but I'm saying that if he had like, because I thought friend requests like took up those slots as well. So like he'd
You
have
know
to delete
Afro
all the
don't
friend
think.
requests. and shit.
They do, but once you hit the limit, you're capped. I'm pretty sure.
You can't. There is no. Ah, damn. You're gonna keep going.
Why isn't Balvin under squad? Oh, did I not send the squad
I thought
link
you
to
did.
Balvin? I think he should be there.
Where
I
do
could've
I
swore
even-
you did.
where do
Wow,
I
Moon,
even
you're
check
really
this?
Afroing him here.
Oh no.
Oh Lord.
I don't even
Oh,
know where to
no.
check that shit.
Ain't no
First
way.
of all,
It's
It's in your channel settings. and you
you'll
gotta
get the
scroll all way down.
notification for it. Either that, or you'll get an
Can I
email
get gifted
for
a
it.
sub since we're on the topic? Not with that Prime badge by your name, you can't.
What an actual fucking bitch.
That's
Oh,
hilarious.
Speaking of like the whole like
I got the
group
prime
thing,
badge on your name and you're still begging for a sub. What fuck?
so Moon, I got an email the other day, right?
uh-huh.
Somebody else invited me to join their little Twitch thing, but for some reason, anytime I click on it, it doesn't click. So I'm just gonna assume it's malware or something.
I cannot do
Weird.
this fucking combo
Because
anymore.
like I look at the email that I got when Moon sent his, sent it to me, and I'll click on it. I click on squad, good to go. I try to click on the other person's, and it's just like, no, I don't really feel like it.
Hold on, let me add Balviano.
Sure.
Remember,
Yeah,
it's
that's
Lord Balvin. Don't just like mod Balvin
Yeah,
randomly.
don't put at Balvin and then be like, oh no. I can't believe he
I
said.
just don't
what's
have
your
loops in
name?
general anymore. What happened?
That nigga
My
said,
hand's
"What's
really
your
that tired.
name
The
again?"
open that lid makes no sense.
What
Anyways,
happened?
We saw
I was like,
Dream
y'all,
too.
he sent me a
y'all remember
preview.
these?
Sent me a preview of his thumbnail, but then he said trying to be like you one day. I'm just like, it's just not how that works. Like, just literally have no
I'm
talent.
about to. Oh my god! If we lose off that napalm strike,
Yeah, we might. That's
that's
crazy.
5 tags on the ground right now. Oh my god! Wow!
Wow.
We actually lost
right.
off the
I
napalm
sent
strike.
it to Balvin. All right, there you go.
Bet. That's tough.
You know who also has not accepted the invite? Af.
Are you
Classic.
surprised?
Are you surprised?
Why did we all say that?
Classic
Because
Af.
we know him.
That's crazy.
Bro,
That nigga-
sniping in this game is just stupid. Like,
But
I
yeah,
have no respect for it.
Moon, this is the thing that I have now. It's just sitting there. I guess I have to accept it to click on it, but I'm just no.
Where am I looking?
Squad Discord.
I mean, I think you could be in 2. I don't know.
I don't want to. I don't know these niggas.
No, I'm pretty. You could be in more than one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know them.
Well, then just take the squad one.
Afro
No,
left
I do have the squad one. I'm in the squad one, but I
Wait.
think it won't let me click on that name unless I accept it because I want to see who's in there so that I know like who if I know these people or
You should
not.
be able to
You
go
can
to
type in-
twitch.tv/team/that name
Shit,
if
bro.
you want to or something
Yeah,
like
it
that.
should pop up. Afro had a Pokemon tournament and he left on red. Wait, what?
That sounds like Afro.
Definitely sounds like Afro.
You had a what tournament?
A Pokemon tournament.
Was that the
Afro
one? That's not
had
the
it.
one where he invited all the big YouTubers and stuff, right?
I think that might have been.
Y'all
Surely he
remember
didn't
that?
leave a bunch of
I
big ass
remember that.
YouTubers.
Then again, Afro doesn't finish his games. When was the last time he finished Ghost?
Wait, has he not finished Ghost yet?
He
He hasn't finished Ghost or Final
Every
Fantasy
time-
7
Every time we
Wait,
talk
really?
about
Or Kakarot.
or Kakarot.
You know this nigga don't
I mean,
finish
I don't
games.
blame him on that one.
No. His
No,
reason.
he said the only thing he's gonna finish is Kakarot.
No,
No,
so here's the thing.
reason he stopped playing Kakarot was because
Dion
Dion.
pulled on him something, and I was like,
Yeah.
nigga, you don't know Majin Vegeta's?
Yeah,
Did you watch Dragon Ball?
Dion told him what happened in the Majin Buu arc, and Afro was pissed that he never finished Kakarot because of that. But he fully intended on finishing Kakarot before that. So fuck.
No,
That was an excuse.
he said now that the only one he even plans on finishing is Kakarot. He's not gonna finish the
Why?
other
Out
one
of all the games, that?
because it's bad.
Oh well, Moon. I found the
like it's like 2 years later. You can't talk about anything. I haven't finished the game. I was like, bro, it's been 2 years. What is this?
That's the thing.
I would say no to that.
I don't know who that is. I just
Yeah, I'm good on that.
ain't nobody else there. I don't even know who this person. I don't know how they found my name.
He said there is no Final Fantasy
I mean,
VII
I'm sure
in Bossing
Afro's
say.
busy as
I don't know
fuck 'cause
what.
he's juggling, like 90 different things. So
That's a game I actually really want to play. I want to actually play Final
Final-
Fantasy VII.
That's one of my
You
favorite
should,
games
it's
of the
really
year.
good.
That's one of my
Yeah.
favorite games of the year, man.
Have you ever played the OG?
Fuck.
it only hits you play the OG. It only
You
hits
should
you
play
I,
the-
I agree. I think
I
you should play the OG.
Disagree
before playing
heavily. I love the 7 remake, and I never played the OG.
No, it hits
it.
more.
you have
The
to-
thing
it's
is
not-
you
you're
don't have
not
the
gonna love
context
it.
for the OG. That's
No,
what
I
it
do
is.
have the
Yeah.
content. I watched the recap of the OG.
That ain't the same.
That
That's
ain't
not
the
the same.
same.
That's
Yeah.
not the same.
I literally have the
Yeah,
fucking
fine.
context. I know what happens. Like,
No, you know what
yeah.
happens, but you didn't.
You ain't
feel
feel
what
it.
happened.
is it
Yeah.
is it because I didn't play through like
Shut
shitty
up.
gameplay or what? Like, what am I
Wait,
missing?
the game? How's the gameplay shitty? It plays
I'm-
like it plays
I'm
like literally
asking-
every other.
Why the OC would hit different, or why the remake would hit different?
Because playing a game for yourself is different than just watching like
I
the
just-
cutscenes for it.
I feel like
Go ahead.
I feel like I don't know how was like the typical playthrough of a Final Fantasy VII OG is.
Like 20 hours, I think. 20,
It's not that
25.
long.
You guys say that, but
I
Moon was
feel
there
like
for a
it's-
while.
Okay,
I feel like it's kind of hard to condense a 20-hour playthrough game into I don't know like a 30-minute recap video. I
no,
don't
the
know. There's a
guy.
lot of,
It's like an hour and a half long video. What I watched.
even
but-
that.
Even see,
But,
I
like-
do stuff like that when it comes to like Resident Evil or like God of War or something, where it's like, all right, there's a lot of plot that is stretched through. Let me get the condensed version.
Motherfuckers
Trying to
put
stretch
Kingdom
you.
Hearts into 3 hours.
I still really need to play God of War.
Motherfuckers put all of Kingdom Hearts
I'm
into 3
collecting that.
hours. So like,
You know what, Lotus just
Yeah,
for
no,
that,
I
hold on.
downloaded it. I just need to
Hey.
play it.
You know what,
Bro,
Lotus?
which
I
God of
just
War?
beat it. I just beat it too.
What do you mean, which God of War?
The new one.
Oh, okay.
I
haven't
played
either,
the
so
other ones
I'm with
already.
you.
Did I hop on Cyberpunk? Yeah, you don't know me at all, do you?
You
You don't know.
are you? You know what, Lotus? Just for you.
Why do they
HomBKE with the gift sub, thank you.
why do they always
Okay.
ask Lotus the same damn question, dog?
Y'all
Doesn't
niggas
play
like
games.
If he if he's only played Dragon Ball Fighter since the fucking game came out, and he hasn't barely seen him play any other new game, what do you think, bro?
Is there a perk to not get affected by counter spy playing? Because this is literally the most annoying shit in video game history.
If it's not a fighting game, an anime game, or a JRPG, the answer to your question 99% of the time is no, I have not played it, and no, I will not be playing it.
He will randomly run it though. With Lotus. That's what's weird.
Subset of the squad that actually finishes and beats games.
Wait, say that again?
There's a very
Doodle, thanks for getting the sub to Zarg, welcome back for 2 motherfucking years.
Depending on the game, after I beat it, I go back to plot it.
Yeah.
Well,
I
play still beating the
I
game.
never played.
It's a third slot perk.
I did that with Ghost. Like I beat Ghost, and I was like, I'm going back. I'm going back in. There's more to be done.
The only games I can think of that I beat and legitimately like immediately restarted and cranked up the difficulty 1 notch. I did it with Devil May Cry 5 and I did it with The Last of Us 1. Both those games I beat. First thing I did when I beat him was I just
Persona 5.
I just hit new game and then started up with a harder difficulty.
Okay, no. I've done that with Kingdom Hearts 2 and Persona 5. So only 2 times I think I've ever done that with a game.
I think with Persona 5 when I first played it, I was like, I'm just here for the story. I don't really care about combat. I'm gonna just press start. It's just gonna auto battle for me. I'm here to make social links go up. But when I played Royal, I was like, fuck it, I know what to do. Hardest difficulty can't be that bad, and it wasn't.
Yep.
It just
makes the Persona getting.
Radical, no, I would not even play Cyberpunk for 100 tier 3 subs.
Damn, really? Not even like one stream?
No.
Yeah.
No,
You did that
it's
for
not
Genshin?
worth it. It's not worth the time. That's a waste of money.
I don't think it looks that good, and I'd play it.
There is not a single game out there that I would not play for 100 tier 3 subs.
Yeah,
that's like.
Yeah, but here's the thing: we're talking about in Lotus's case.
I'm built different. Price went up.
In Lotus's case, no.
Yeah, Omega, we got to look at the fact that Lotus has already gotten 100 tier 3 subs before.
You gotta up the ante.
He's simply operating on a different system than we are.
Lotus 250 tier 3 subs.
Persona 3 was one of the hardest games I've ever played. Ooh, yikes! You need to play
Persona
more games.
3.
Or were you just not smart?
Waiting till January? That's a few days away. And good.
I feel like y'all niggas was just press and skip the whole time, and then we're just confused as to what to do.
January's not gonna save you.
I went to go like lurk in other streams and watch other people play Ori. I've noticed a lot of people lack dexterity in certain games.
Man, I've been seeing people lately on my timeline who like don't typically play games like that. Like, yo, I just got into Ori and the Blind Forest and it's so fun. And I'm like, hell yeah, Ori's a great game. And they're like, yeah, but I suck at it though. And I'm like,
How?
Yeah.
Have you ever played a platformer?
Well, Ori's kind of hard.
Yeah,
but
I played some of it.
Almost put this in the wrong chat.
Especially Ori 1. Ori 2 was, I don't know. I thought Ori 2 was a little bit easier, but
I put Ori 2 on like, I think I did it on the hardest. I think I was playing Dark Souls for a hot minute. I was like, bro,
no, you definitely you were out here playing. You were playing.
I was getting one-shotted. I was like, what the fuck?
Sometime after God of War 2,
you were like half health the whole time.
I was watching Moon get chased by a wolf, and for some reason, that nigga was just every time.
Sometime after God of War, I'm rerunning the Ori series, but I'm doing that shit on hard. It looks like a lot of fun.
It's fun.
So you said you're playing all the God of Wars, right?
No, I'm recapping all the God of Wars and playing the last one.
Okay.
Thunder, let me know when you replay Horizon. I want to do that.
We're running Horizon. When we get a release date for 2, it'll probably be like the month leading up to 2.
60 frame Horizon.
I want to play it now, but I'm waiting because I know that shit's coming in the next few months.
After I beat Cyberpunk, I'm probably gonna jump right into God of War.
Okay, so the last thing we heard was still before the end of the year, which is in like 13 fucking days. Little Big Planet multiplayer should be coming out.
They definitely said December and then forgot.
Yeah,
I was definitely looking for him. Like, oh well.
They really said December.
If you guys need something for Little Big Planet, let me know.
It was like, nobody's gonna remember about Little Big Planet. We're gonna put out these other games.
I bought that game day one. We still don't have a time frame for when the multiplayer is coming out.
Cam still said he's down for Scott Pilgrim too. So whatever.
Oh yeah. When does that release?
Oh, wait. Can I join?
Say that again, Dolphin.
I say, can I join Scott Pilgrim?
I think it was me,
I think they have
Ham, and Thunder.
Me.
Oh, never mind.
Dolphin, I'll play with you.
Sorry, no talented artists allowed.
Dolphin, I got you. Don't worry about it.
Give me the game. I got you too.
When does Scott Pilgrim come out?
Give me the game. I'm with you, boys.
No,
when does it get released?
I actually will buy Simba the game if I need to.
Here's the thing. We could
Dolphin
probably
got money.
Oh my god.
Yes.
We could probably
Dolphin really do got money, bro.
Wait a minute, do work for Afro, so you know.
Dolphin, we can just do Latinos at night and just get Kagi. You know Kagi will play that.
I'm surprised that Dolphin was getting any type of income that Afro remembers to pay him.
And I remember this nigga Dope was like, all right, so Afro, don't want to be that guy, but I still haven't gotten paid. He's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, man. Yeah, man, just don't let it happen again. 2 weeks later, hey man, me again.
So I've been spending a lot of money on Pokemon cards.
Yeah, I heard.
Right?
I heard about
We
you.
heard about you, nigga.
Toasty be doing that to Toasty be doing that to Afro or to Nano though. Like, he's like, hey Nano, been editing those videos.
That's if I genuinely like send him an invoice and it's been like 2 days and he has just
hey,
not.
man.
He's not paid it.
This edit ain't free.
That's probably racist.
What's up?
I really fucking love Scott Pilgrim. I beat that game like
Oh,
10
no,
fucking
same.
times.
Like
10
right, like I feel like when the a couple days before that that game announces, I'm just gonna watch the movie again.
Okay, so for reference, Scott Pilgrim came out, was digital only, and then something happened a couple years after it came out, and it got erased off the Xbox market, so you legitimately couldn't buy it anywhere anymore, right?
It's the licensing for the property.
That happened though.
Yeah.
But now it's gone.
Now it's like they got the licenses figured out and they're gonna do it.
Are you in chat?
Are we talking about Scott Pilgrim or are you talking about Chappelle's show? Because I know
Smash like
If
soccer.
he's talking about Scott Pilgrim, he's just a filthy fucking liar.
Yeah, because he was definitely.
He was literally tweeting about it.
that nigga said it. He let us know.
Oh, I didn't even see him.
But
I don't know what
that
happened, chat, but we
Dave
live in
and,
now.
like, the creators of the Chappelle show are like at odds after a while. Quite honestly, I don't blame them because they were like, "Hey, man, all the stuff that makes your like show funny, get rid of that."
Yeah, if that nigga was talking about Scott Pilgrim, he's one, he's wrong, and two, he's a filthy fucking liar.
You hear iCarly coming back? Yeah, I don't think I really care though.
Yeah, but
no genetic maturity. I sleep.
Omega talk your shit.
Well, no,
all I'm saying is I quote retweeted it with saying like, "Hey, yo, so does this mean like this bitch gonna have an OnlyFans?" And then the creator liked it. So
he definitely.
Who's the creator? What's the name?
Not the creator, the director of the show, not Dan Schneider.
Shit,
Okay.
I was about to say it like that.
Because
Dan.
the one the other guy
you say the creator of the show, everyone thinks of Dan Schneider.
if it was Dan Schneider, then the chances of her having an OnlyFans would increase.
Well, no, there's oh man,
please stop.
There's supposed to be a.
You're not.
He's not wrong, but he didn't have to say it so loud.
There was supposed
to
be a Zoe 101 reunion, but they added a bunch of TikTokers and like half the cast wasn't making it back. I don't know. It was really weird.
I'm good.
Didn't they do like the what you call it?
Who did they
just
think
canceled
wants
the
to see
Lizzie
that?
McGuire reboot today?
They like 10 years later they did like a little like.
Wait, there was supposed to be a Lizzie McGuire reboot?
Yeah, it was. It's gone now, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
She was like, "Yeah, we want to have the what's best, and we can't, so we're not gonna do it." It's like that stuff.
Can't have shit fucking house.
I just want Hillary Duff back.
Yeah, I know this character
Bro,
sucks.
Why
man. It's
does
hard to play.
downtime work? What the
has
fuck?
blessed Hillary Duff in ways that I just have to salute to.
She out of the stars of like those shows, like the girl, she doing good for herself.
I would like to. Never mind.
Huh?
May I say, tastefully and respectfully, that's the only celebrity where their bathwater's on the table for me. Anyway,
all right, Durant.
I think I'm gonna end my life. Is anybody gonna still be streaming?
I'm live.
I got like an hour left of me. You can send it to Thunder though.
Oh well, I'm not gonna be live much longer than Moon. Yeah, take your pick.
I'll be alive for an hour. So
Take your pick on that one.
I'm just not gonna rate any of you niggas.
Yeah, just don't host anybody. But Twitch.tv/Thundershot. I'm live anyway.
Or Thunder.
Lotus is also still streaming.
Lotus is
I was
also.
gonna say there's three candidates.
Let's see who you love the most.
Oh no. He hosts nobody, so he doesn't get any flack.
Oh wait, I might cut soon. I want to watch Mr.
If
Robot.
he hosts no one, that just means he hates all of us.
Oh, that's even worse. Yeah.
I knew Thunder was gonna watch Mr. Robot, so I don't know he's gonna.
Oh well, there it is.
I was gonna say I forgot. I want to watch Mr. Robot with Omega.
Hey man, Lotus is right there.
What you mean?
All right, well, Lotus.
All of a sudden, I don't see very well. Not that.
Wow, that's crazy. You're not finna see ever again. Come here.
Huh?
Huh?
All I'm saying is that Never mind. I'm not even a damn subject.
What's going on here?
All I'm saying is Hillary Duff has been blessed with good genes. That's
She
it.
definitely has. She is. She made out well.
Wiz got jeans.
Yes, sir.
I'm head out, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Listen, if they drop Sephiroth that day, I'm in Discord. I'm ready, dog.
If they drop Sephiroth, I'm just like, well, I have work tomorrow, but they don't need me.
I will turn Smash Bros back on when they announce Shadow the Hedgehog. And no
I
sooner.
don't think.
Thunder.
I don't think it's happen.
You're gonna have to.
I think you should just sell Smash.
I'm
now, dog.
entirely
Hey, man,
content. No, here's the thing. I'm entirely content with never turning Smash Bros on ever again as long as I live. But I will turn it back on if Shadow the Hedgehog is
Hey
announced.
man, he technically he's an assist trophy.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, look, we'll just turn on items.
No, they've turned assist trophies into characters before though. In this game.
Yeah, but they don't. They're no longer assist trophies.
All right,
in
here's the
game.
thing. I will say, we're more likely to get Waluigi than we are Shadow.
That's fine, but Sonic came out in Brawl, and there's still only one representation of Sonic, which is like one of the biggest franchises ever. Surely Knuckles or Tails or Shadow comes out soon. Like there's
They gonna fuck around and put Eggman in the game.
surely there's a second. They
Or
could
Amy.
make
Oh,
no.
don't put Amy in the game.
What pisses
They're
me
like,
off
"We'll have
is
no
they
more
could make
people left."
Eggman a Bowser kid.
That's true.
They definitely did put in Bowser Jr. and it's just for no. Nah, man, Amy's just gonna play like Ice Climber, but like one Ice Climber.
Oh man,
God,
but like
I fucking hate my life.
What?
Oh,
That's facts. Same.
I noticed Omega did not host me.
What do you mean?
I don't. Here's the thing.
me neither.
Lotus, he hosted no one.
I don't like. The thing is, I forgot how to host.
Oh,
Alright, damn. You know what? I forget to jump somebody.
as long as they don't add another Fire Emblem character, I'm good. Yeah, you're gonna be disappointed.
Now what if?
I hope
now,
they
what
add
if-
another Fire Emblem character.
Sakurai
Oh,
cannot go
bad,
6 months without adding a Fire Emblem character.
I need Petra in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It is the only way I will be playing the game.
Yeah.
We finna get Hero 2.
I need Hilda in her big fucking what?
You know what? I'm
Milky
fine with
Wilkies.
I'm fine with Camilla.
Her Milky Milkies.
You put Camilla in there, little juggies.
Here's the
If Happy
kicker:
and Petra don't get added, then the game sucks.
if Sakurai goes 6 months without adding a fucking Fire Emblem character, he starts to shake. So like he can't. Like it's not
Fair enough.
maintainable.
I don't know, man. Maybe they put Steve in there. I feel like now this is just like, all right, we're
I
just
feel
gonna
like
give him one.
if you put a Three Houses character, besides he may put Rhea.
What about Kagi? If he had Kagi, I guess we'd know.
Okay, but Ray is just fucking
Palutena.
Yeah.
Palutena, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
but like,
it'd be dittos, but not really.
I mean, that's basically half of the Smash roster?
Dittos. You kind of spitting.
Yes.
Here's
Sword for
hoping
Smash.
And I will say,
Bruh.
Rhea is definitely built a certain way.
I really hope niggas don't get Soros for Smash.
I was gonna say,
Listen.
someone in my chat said, "Here's hoping for Sora," and I'm like, "What? You want bad games to be represented?"
I
What's going
really
on?
hope Sora doesn't get in that game, so the rest of y'all can just suffer and shut up about it.
All
The
I'm
man
saying
said bad games. Like 90% of the games on that roster aren't bad.
Yeah. Oh.
You kind of
No.
Star Fox is trash, dog. You
Star
kinda
Fox is
spitting.
ass.
No,
Thank you.
what the fuck? No, you're high.
Hey,
Hold on.
Star
Moon.
Fox fucking sucks.
No, you're fucking high.
I
That
won't hear
shit
it.
is goddamn ass.
Hold on. If you're for Star Fox, like Star Fox Assault or some weird shit, whatever. But Star Fox 64
No,
is one of the.
Star Fox Assault Fox. The
Oh,
regular Star
yeah,
Fox
Star
games
Fox
are
Assault's
ass.
No,
Right.
you're
Right.
weird. You're
You know what,
fucking weird. Star
Thunder,
Fox
me and you
64
on
is
this.
goaded.
Nintendo fucked up. They should have made Star Fox like Ratchet and Clank. After
Thunder,
that, like,
No,
Thank you.
Star Fox 64 is goaded. You're weird.
Shit is
Thunder, you
ass.
and you are gonna have
Nah,
to,
Star
we're gonna have
Fox
to die on this
64
hill together,
fucking
buddy.
Sucks.
I think Star Fox 64 is all right, but the evolution was they kept on remaking 64. Like, bruh,
Yeah, I was just about to say Star Fox is so ass that they were like, dude, we have no other options. Let's just keep remaking this fucking game.
What do you mean? Where did they remake 64 at?
On the
Literally
3DS.
every other Star Fox game that's
That
ever
doesn't
come out has
count.
been a remake.
3DS.
Is Assault? Wait, no. It was Assault. What else did they come
Star
out
Fox
with?
64 3DS.
Okay,
That's
I
the-
didn't play the fucking 3DS, by the way. I that wasn't my fucking route.
How
And
do
then
you
they
play
remade
Pokemon? How do you play Sun and Moon? How you played it on your Switch?
No,
How you do that?
what are you talking? I played Sun and Moon. No, I had a 3D. I bought it for Sun and Moon. It sucked ass. I own
You see
Sun
how
and
you fell
Moon.
apart? Look at him.
Got him caught,
Toasty.
boy.
I own Sun and Moon, and I own Dragon Ball Fusions. Those are my two 3DS games, and I regret it immensely. 3DS sucks fucking balls. That's a
Yeah,
console.
I'll agree
that-
there. 3DS
that-
is
that's a
dude,
system
I hate
thing.
that
That's a system thing. Star Fox 64 is a
console.
fucking
Star
goated
Fox
game.
is just bad.
You're
Vita
weird.
was the better system.
I'm sorry you bought a 3DS for Star Fox or whatever, but you're weird because Star Fox 64 hit.
I never would do that.
Star Fox 64 hits.
I definitely hacked my 3DS and played that shit for 10 minutes.
Bro, they were running Windows on their 3DS. Like, how?
What?
I'm assuming he's talking about fighters.
Toasty fucked me in the mouth and then he go hard.
Go hard. Nah, don't worry, man. You're getting there.
I'm trying to have my dick ragdoll on Toasty's face.
Not ragdoll.
Monster or Ultimate Smash on 3D. I think World's my first one, but I think I was interested in playing the one on the Wii at the time. But it looked like
that was my first one. I didn't know what Smash was until like I played on one of those GameStop like Wii kiosks. And I was like, "What's all this? Nigga, Mario fighting? Mario got hands?"
Yeah, fun, Justin, you did it right. I had to pay $600 for a 3DS with a capture card built in, and then I bought Sun and Moon on top of that. And Sun and Moon fucking sucked ass, and I wish I would have sold it. I wish I would have got my money back for all that garbage.
Like, they're dead as a fan of one video game, and it's sad.
Like, bro, play like Sony got like 90 different versions of those little fucking shmup games, dog. Like, play those.
Play Ikaruga, an actual shmup.
Wait, what are we talking about?
They're talking about us Star Fox fans being
play Panzer Dragoon. That game's actually good.
You guys can still eat. Just they're called other games and start. But if it's not turning into a barrel, how would I?
Yeah, I remember whenever niggas thought they were dropping a new Star Fox game, and it was like DLC for Battle for Atlas.
No, that fucking what was that?
Star Citizen.
Star Citizen, some shit like
Star
that.
Citizen because he was like, yeah, here's a little Star Fox.
No, it's not Star Citizen. It's
Star Citizen
Link.
No.
Yeah,
Star Citizen
is a PC only game that is
not
even out.
Hold on, I was about to say, is Star Citizen ever coming out, bro? Like, what is up with that
game? Is in beta longer than Cyberpunk.
It's never coming out. We finna get Elder Scrolls 6 before we get Star Citizen, and it was in production before.
Starlink.
You get Kingdom Hearts 4 before that.
We get in Final Fantasy 7.
I know Kingdom Hearts sucks.
Oh shit! There's mad snow outside.
Yes,
I gotta show that shit before 5 tomorrow.
Kingdom Hearts. You waited 15 years for nothing.
Wait, so now I'm a little sad.
Kingdom Hearts
I was about to actually ask, are we all jumping on Anthem for real?
No, who the fuck? Why would you think that?
Godfall's right there.
Because of 2.0, bro. Godfall's not the same.
Why wouldn't we just get back on Destiny 2?
Those are just not the same game. Like,
yeah, but one's free.
And one's better.
Because we already have one of them anyway. It doesn't matter.
I might be able to try it out with you for like a briefly.
It's Anthem. Why would we play fucking Anthem?
Nigga, they were overhauling it just like they overhauled Destiny 2. They were gonna overhaul Anthem.
That's not the same.
Anthem.
I see you, Toasty.
What?
I'm trying to get Toasty partner.
I
I'll
just
play
looked at
any
our
game.
DMs again.
Oh,
Toasty. You know what? Get your partner.
Oh,
Toasty.
No. Oh
what?
No.
Toasty. You know what? You know what? You get your partner on Twitch game wise.
If you say it, I'm gonna say it.
Shut up, nigga. Shut up.
Toasty.
If you're gonna say it, I'll leave right now if you say it.
It would be a game with Omega.
I'll just leave right now.
How much do you value your stream?
I want to know what it is.
No, Omega, you know what it is. It would be a game with you if Toasty played it with you.
Toasty, I will not stream it. I will not stream it. We stream it on your channel.
I will see y'all fucking later.
We didn't even say nothing.
We didn't say it.
Yeah, come on, he not dumb. That nigga rich.
You broke attorney-client privilege. Why do you
leave? This nigga Toasty hate money. That's crazy.
I'm perfectly fine with not being partnered, bro.
I mean, he can't hate.
Oh my god. Why? Toasty hates fun so much.
Nah, I'm not gonna hold you. I really thought Thunder was gonna tell him to play Last of Us.
Oh, yikes.
I really thought he was like, you know what game you could play? And then he said, Omega, you're in it. And I was like, all right, well, false alarm.
I actually really want to see Moon's thoughts on The Last of Us. You ever played The Last of Us 1 or 2?
I played 1. I wanted to play 2. I was playing 2 halfway through. I got spoiled. And then I just watched someone else play the rest of it.
What was your experience of them playing the rest of it?
I don't think I hate it as a lot of people do. I was fine with the ending, but the amount of time you did play as Abby was unbearable.
I'm fine with the ending too. It's just how we got there that I thought.
Yeah,
like if that ending was the same exact ending, but like the road there was different, I wouldn't give a fuck.
See, here's the thing. I felt like we could have just skipped that last part, but like when they were all at the house and like Tommy's like talking to her, and like that's where they ended it, like on like a little cliffhanger to be like, oh, we're gonna make a third game. We're not. Who knows? I was fine with that. I was surprised we kept going,
man,
because after a while I was burnt out.
I know so many streamers who were on like their 11th or 13th hour of streaming, and because the game, like they think the game's gonna end, they kept playing it, and they were just fucking exhausted by the time it ended.
Literally, dude, that game ends like 17 times.
Well,
it's crazy.
They literally fucking downvote the game or give it a bad rating because they decided to keep playing it until they got to the end. It's like, what? I don't know. Like I'm sorry, you were tired by the time you got to the end, but like you could have, like, if you weren't streaming, you would have been a normal fucking human being about it. I don't know.
I mean, I've already been.
Honestly, I can't wait till Omega gets to Metal Gear 3 and 4.
Oh, on when you
the story from Metal Gear 1 was okay.
Yeah.
So first of all, so we were talking about Final Fantasy 7 earlier. I believe Final Fantasy 7 is still one of the best RPGs I've ever played. I think that game holds up.
I can agree with that.
MGS 1 simply does not hold up. Like, this is the story and characters and everything way ahead of their time. Phenomenal. That game.
Well, here's the thing. That game was that's a PS1 game. It wasn't.
Yeah.
I went in there expecting nothing like gameplay wise. Like if I played it now,
Get my empty vanish on.
but when you like, trust me, when you get to like playing 3 and 4,
two might be a little rough still.
Also,
like 3 and 4 is like you're there.
Also, to be fair, like the gameplay system that FF7 had was, correct me if I'm wrong, it's not really innovative, right? It's just JRPG.
Oh yeah.
It's
gameplay.
That's simple.
MGS is innovative. I'll give it that.
It's very different. It's a very brave thing to attempt with that.
Yet again, Kojima just being innovative. Like, it is what it is.
That nigga just don't miss.
So, are you a Kojima stan now?
I bought a Kojima hoodie, nigga. Yes, I'm there.
I will say,
he's just got good designs though.
I guess we get the right Kojima stand under Microsoft fanboy on his resume now.
Metal Gear Solid 1, we wouldn't have none of like the stealth games that we like. That game.
Same. All right, Balvin, I feel like you know the person I'm talking about. The guy that was working on Metal Gear with Kojima, kind of like keeping him in check to like not make him like go crazy with it. What was his name?
I don't know his name. I know you're talking about.
But like it was like a lot of people always give like Kojima most of like the credit for like 1, 2, and 3. It was like he made a masterpiece. But Homeboy was the guy that was basically like holding him back from like putting like crazy stuff in there. Like if it was just him, those games would have been. I don't know if it'd be.
Hold on, Metal Gear Solid is him being held back, nigga. What?
No, because Death Stranding is him going sicko mode. So like I see the cap because like I love that.
Here's the thing. So you remember when we looked at Death Stranding and we were just like, what in God's name is happening?
Sure.
For the trailers and stuff, yeah.
He was basically working 50% on Metal Gear. Cause like he was like, you know what? This is cool and all, but what if Snake was carrying a baby? It wouldn't make any sense, but that's his vision. And Homeboy was like, all right, so you could do that, or peep this. We don't. And look how the games turned out. The games turned out
handle yada yada better.
Like you noticed how 4 started going like deep into like nano machines and stuff like that?
Bruh.
That's when
you are definitely spoiling Omega.
He literally just said he just beat 1.
See, I was talking to Balvin, forgot about Omega for a second.
Weren't you not? Okay.
No, because when I said Balvin, do you remember the other guy? That's what
Yeah, probably no more plot stuff about
fair
future
enough.
games for Omega.
Either way, I need Kojima cranked up to 1 million because Death Stranding was my shit.
Even in Phantom Pain, like he was starting to go out there with like
he was going out there.
How did I not know you played any of these games? It's crazy.
Nobody did.
Nobody in Squad. I only talked to Ryan, but nobody in Squad really like talks about like Metal Gear games. So I'm just like, all right, cool,
nigga.
We really don't.
No. My name.
Nah.
We really do talk about like the same
Balvin's entire brand has been Snake, bro.
Keep it a fuck. Like every time we chill, like I don't think Balvin comes around like here and there. Like most of the time,
I'm very sporadic.
Dokkan and Dragon Ball Legends, like bro.
Yeah, like, that is.
Yes,
yeah, but most of the time when we talk, we don't like bring it up.
That's completely fair.
But those games are just fantastic.
The trailer for Metal Gear Solid 5, the Nuclear, I think it was like this. It was the Red Band trailer from E3 2013. It's one of my favorite video game trailers ever. It has a song called Nuclear by, I think, Mike. What's his name?
Mike Epps.
Chat.
Yep.
I am off for the night. I'm gonna host Moon.
Mike Old.
We're still gonna be talking for a little bit. I'm gonna go grab. I gotta go grab some food and stuff, man. I'm mad hungry. I'm gonna host Moon.
No, I think we did talk about middle. I think we were like
Moon
one
is
time we were,
live
like,
with
talking about,
Pokemon
like,
TCG. If not, click on your
game-
directory.
you're both
Lotus is
gushing over,
also
like,
live in
Snake
Fighters.
Eater
If
and
you go to the
shit. I remember we
Fighters
was
directory,
talking
Lotus will
about
probably be
I
near the
feel like-
top
I
because
feel
that's
like-
him.
nah, actually,
So whatever you want to
you're right,
watch,
it's
but I'm
just
gonna host
a long ass
Moon.
time ago. And
I'm
then-
off
Yeah,
for
it
the
was a
night.
while back.
Y'all be easy.
Yeah,
I'll
I
probably
know
be live
you're
tomorrow
absolutely
night, and then
right.
I think I
do
might be
remember.
off
It
for the
was a
weekend. I'm
while
gonna miss
back.
everyday beat
I'm
on
gonna
Sunday.
not bring up the stuff I like because if other
I
people
think I'm
don't
gonna be off
like
for the
it, it's
weekend though.
just
But I
me
should be
sitting
live
there while
tomorrow
a
with
bunch of
something.
niggas
We'll
are just
figure it out.
yelling.
Maybe reading a little bit of Spandau's book, something else.
When
We'll
you
stay
get the chance,
take it easy, everybody.
This,
Thundershot. I'm out.
what
Peace,
is-
later. I'll see y'all next
what
time.
is-
Thanks for coming out for a little
actually,
mini
the song
beam.
is probably DMCA,
5
so I
hour
don't,
and some
you know,
change.
save
6
it for
hours and some
the
change.
end, but this trailer right
Go on.
here, it's a
Go on,
9-minute trailer.
But
of
Actually,
Phantom
y'all be
Thread.
good, everybody.
I may
You might
have
know what
watched-
this is.
Yeah.
If
It
that's
was from E3.
Hold
It's
on,
one of
I'm
the best
definitely
video
did.
game
I'm
trailers
gonna just
ever.
ask you.